Hi guys, it's Thursday 27th of March, so it's the start of another week with regards to our update vlogs. So this morning Mitch and Roxy have carried on working on the pig sheds, and this afternoon I'm coming out to take over from Roxy and helping Mitch to carry on. So I'll just show you what they've been doing. So Roxy's been pointing up underneath the tiles at the front of the pig shed. Yesterday she did the back. Mitch has started to have a bit of an explore with regards to the flooring in the pig shed, as we want to get some plastic and concrete flooring down, but we didn't really know the best way to do it, and he's had a bit of an investigate, and it's loose stones on top, so we're going to be able to take those out and then put the plastic down and the concrete without making the floor higher and higher and the roof effectively lower and lower. He's made a start on blocking up the back door of the first pig shed, so putting some nice stones in and doing a really good job, so that you won't really be able to tell that there wasn't a door there in the first place. Hi guys, so it's Friday morning. It's really cold this morning. We've had some lovely weather, but there was frost on the car this morning. It's really grey and misty and damp. We're just heading out to finish the floor of the pig shed. Lunch session for Eclair this morning. Roxy's just going to speak to the delivery driver and remind him about the barn party. So Mitch is holding Eclair. See how that goes. So grey and misty today. We spent Friday daytime taking up the stone floor out of pig shed number 1. It was Mitch's job to break up the stones and lift out the super heavy ones, and my job to carry out the normal size stones and put them in the tractor. I think Mum came in the afternoon and helped with the smaller stones, and by the end of the day it was all done. So there's a little job between the rain this afternoon. Mitch has put up 2 outside lights on what will be the new tap room with a PIR sensor and a switch to turn them on and off. So that switch is for that. And that switch is for that. Magic! So last night Mitch raked over the bit that we'd already taken all the stone out of, and this morning I got to tackle and finish the corner here. So it's Saturday morning. It's a lovely sunny morning after the downpour we had last night. I've just been out to do a client's horses, and Mitch and Roxy have just been to the builder's yard to collect sand. They've just gone back now to get melange and cement, and then that will give us everything we need for carrying on with cementing the ridge tiles onto the first pig shed. And then I also assume Mitch is thinking that we might get some concrete down in that pig shed number 1. Tomorrow Mitch goes away for some training for a few days, and on Monday Chris is coming, so he's going to be carrying on with that doorway blocking up there. So I've just got back from taking my mum to the airport, and as predicted, mixer is on and Mitch is concreting the floor. Lexi's having a go at serpentine with 10-metre circles roughly at the top of each loop. The only downside to starting to tidy up the front garden is that my washing line got taken down in the process that used to go from that concrete post across to the tree that got taken down, and my whirly gig got taken down, and neither have been resurrected. So having all this lovely weather and look like a bit of a campsite going on. It's washing everywhere rather than on the line. Right, that's everything washed, scrubbed, rinsed, and door shut, hopefully this time cat proof, and we've boarded up the back door as well, and let's see what it looks like in the morning, I guess. Hey Janey. Hello there Janey. How are you tonight? Hello Janey. Had your dinner? I need to be able to give you a little brush soon. I do. I think we can do that soon. Oh, good girl. Good girl. You're going to come and say hello? Hey, little monkey. Oh, good girl. Oh, Ted. She just let me stroke her bottom for the first time. Yes, she did. Don't be mean to her. Good boy. So it's Sunday afternoon. Mitch has gone off to Belgium this morning for some work training, and me and the girls are just benefiting from like a Sunday off. I've been, well, I say a Sunday off. I had an hour's work to do this morning, and then me and Lexi went and got a massive food shop, which was exciting as we were getting down to like next to nothing. Then what's happened? Oh, then it was lunchtime. But no, this afternoon Roxy's had a friend round, so her and her friend have been out hacking on Samba and Kiwi in the sun in the end, which is really nice because it started off as a grey day and it was a bit of a shame if Roxy had missed the nice weather working too hard. And Lexi's just gone to get Gordon in and she's going to have a ride. I've done some planning and just had general sort of chill, so it's been a nice day. Our big barn doors desperately at some point in the future need some TLC, but as a temporary measure Mitch has put some roof boards, some valise along the bottom of them. Now the reason for this is preparation for our big barn party. Very soon we're going to be cleaning and clearing the barn, ready for the party, and we don't want any cats in there. The problem we had last year was we were battling against cats and kittens. We were trying to clean it, they were trying to go back in and make a mess. So we're cleaning it, we're re-flattening it, and hopefully, if we've got time and money, putting a bit of new, I looked at the gravel and it's not going to be gravel. I would like this gravel to go in the barn, but Mitch said no. We're going to be putting some stone chippings down to freshen up the floor. Hi guys, so it's the end of Monday, 31st of March. I've had a big long desk and paperwork day despite the weather being lovely, but I absolutely had to catch up on things. We've been so busy outside that I haven't been keeping up with everyday stuff, so I set myself the mammoth task of a big list of things to do and pretty much didn't leave the house other than coming down to check on Chris and make a few cups of tea and things like that. Just heading out to give the horses their hay and check everybody over before bed. So I'll just show you what Chris has been up to today. So as I mentioned yesterday, Mitch has had to go to Belgium for some training, so he set off and drove there for most of the day yesterday. So Chris has been here today to carry on with the little roof of pig shed number 1. So he's used Mitch's technique with the wood and the brackets to do the edge tiles on the other side. So that has enabled him to cement the ridge tiles on, or most of the ridge tiles on. He's also carried on with the wall, blocking up that door, but we've just put the shutter over to stop any weather getting onto that, so I'll show you that another day when it's finished. Mitch started it, he'd probably done about a third of it, and I assume Chris has done sort of the second third today, and then we'll carry on with that either tomorrow or the next day when it's strong enough to take some more weight. Well, little Janey's been here just over a week now, and so far we've literally managed to like touch her nose, touch her bottom, but I can now stand within a few meters while she eats, whereas before I couldn't even do that. I think she is learning to trust us, but still doesn't really like us or doesn't like fuss. I'm not sure. I mean, she's been used to being loved for quite a long time. Just doesn't seem bothered. Janey, last seen walking off into the sunset. Tuesday became another admin day, although Tuesday evening Lexi and I did have a date night with our 100-day project. I'm not sure that Coco was helping, but he was having fun. Yesterday was a Wednesday, so Chris did a mixture of jobs while Mitch was driving back from Belgium. One of them being roughly levelling out the floor, well, the hardcore for the floor of my pony stable number 2. So that's my pony stable number 1, and so that we can use this one and the pony in it has a friend, we now need to make stable number 2. So the floor has been roughly levelled, not with a laser, just by eye. The roof has been sealed up. You can see the dark patches. Well, that's the roof, most of it. That bit there's still a bit of daylight, but that's because that's where the ridge will carry on to the next pig shed, basically. All up here has been filled in, so basically this room is sort of semi-prepped, ready for final levelling and concrete going in, so that's good. He's also finished stone walling the doorway of pig shed number 1. So this room is fully finished, I guess the word is. It even has a new light, and you'll just have to watch this space to see what it's being transformed into. It's not for equestrian purposes, which is very rare for us.